Hey there guys, how's it going? It's Afraid Not, and we're playing some Call of Duty Ghosts today, gun game, on the PlayStation 4. This is my first PlayStation 4 upload onto YouTube, so it's something to celebrate because you're going to see a hell of a lot more. I have got a lot of Xbox One footage still on my hard drive, so Xbox One hasn't completely disappeared off the channel because I've still got sort of 10 games that I still need to upload, but I wanted to make this one a little bit special purely because it's the PS4, and you know, you probably gathered that from my last video, well not last video, a video last week that I was just so excited to change from the Xbox One to the PS4. And if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description because that sort of like sums up my reasoning as to why I'm changing from Xbox One to PS4, and yeah, that video pretty much covers it all. So today we're going to talk about Advanced Warfare. I haven't really touched on it as much as I probably should have, being a Call of Duty channel myself, but I have read some interesting information today. Some of you might already be aware, but some of you who are living under a rock probably haven't, but apparently, and this is, I think this is still down to only rumour, but Sledgehammer Games have built a brand new engine for Call of Duty. Now this has to be made purely because of the graphics and it being in next gen consoles and it being a next generation game, let's say, being actually made on next gen consoles, and I've said next gen way too many times. To be honest, it isn't really that much of a shock to me as what it probably would have been had it been still on 360, because on 360 they had the perfect engine, they really did. I mean, a lot of people can't complain about how it kind of felt when you moved the character and when the shooting mechanics and that was always, I mean, it's always been good on Call of Duty. The only thing that we can really complain about is the lag comp thing, but that's really down to connection. As long as they've got on the new engine dedicated servers literally across the board, which can be done. Battlefield 4 have proved that time and time again, and on the old engine you just can't push the kind of graphical fidelity that we saw in that trailer. Because I know I bashed that trailer a little bit before in one of my previous videos, but I've watched it probably 4 or 5 times since, and every time I watch it I kind of really get gripped into it, especially the whole Kevin Spacey kind of thing to it. Like, his character, I think it's just been absolutely designed to almost perfection, you know. And they did say that it was taken from the Xbox One. I don't know how really believable that's going to be, because the Xbox One is still rumoured to only be 720, 60 frames per second, and yeah, I'm not going to go into that little argument right now. So my thoughts on a new engine will be a really welcome change, I think, but hopefully they don't muck around too much with the whole general feel of the game. It has to feel pretty much exactly the same as what Call of Duty. I don't want it to lose that feel, but you know, better graphics is always a nice change. And another thing I also read is that Sledgehammer Games have also confirmed that they are doing a co-op mode. So, you know, like in Treyarch games, typically it's the zombies, and in Infinity Ward games, obviously now it's extinction mode, however you want to call it. I never really got into Extinction, to be honest. I absolutely love zombies, I really do, and I don't play it as nearly as enough as I really should, because every time I play it I have an absolute blast. I think a lot of my friends don't really like zombies. I kind of play it solo, and I feel like playing with friends is obviously a lot more fun. So but yeah, I wonder what that could be. I mean, we could start speculating already. I don't think they're going to do a zombies, obviously. That's kind of Treyarch's trademark, let's say. They might do something like they did in Modern Warfare 3, where they have like the multiplayer maps when just a horde of enemies coming in. That could be a lot of fun. Hopefully they come up with something that we haven't actually seen yet in a Call of Duty series. I know the whole aliens thing we hadn't seen before, but as I said before, I just don't think it was all that fun, to be honest. I didn't really like the idea of actually having like a story to follow. I know it sounds ridiculous, because I feel like the campaign mode is the story mode, obviously multiplayer is multiplayer, and then your co-op mode should be like just a horde mode, like no particular story. I know the zombies kind of thing, it never actually, no, zombies never actually meant to have a story to it. That was actually driven by the community, and I think Treyarch sort of listened to the community and thought, hold on, there is a story here, and they kind of adapted their like map and their Easter eggs towards like creating a story around it. So that was quite interesting to obviously read into. But yeah, hopefully they come up with something that's really fun. Yeah, I mean, what are your ideas? Leave it in the comments. What kind of ideas you think that Sledgehammer Games could have for a co-op mode? I'd be really interested to hear what you guys want to say about that. Anyway, that brings us to the end of the gameplay. Gun game, I think I got 18 and 2, which is probably my best gun game I've posted on YouTube so far, and it's on the PS4. So yeah, so have a wicked weekend, guys. If you're out drinking, be safe, don't drive, and I'll see you guys probably on Sunday for a commentary. If not, I'll speak to you guys on Monday. Take care.